Okay, onthou nou wanneer julle deur die vraestelle gaan werk, maak seker julle doen net die ry en reekse goedes. It doesn't help you to go and do the graphs, even though you might be writing on graphs tomorrow, because the graphs that you are writing on, you only go through paper 1 November last year. Nee? Yeah?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so if this question paper has graphs in it, don't do the graphs. Stick to only the sequence and series of the question papers that I uploaded this morning. En dan jou ander ernstige leerwerk is daai 2 November vraestelle. Okay, goed, hulle gee vir jou die volgende reeks en hulle vra vir jou bereken die 100ste term. So die eerste ding wat ek wil doen is ek wil uitwerk, is dit 'n meetkundige of 'n rekenkundige reeks? So I need to know. It's an A. Arithmetic, how do you know that? It has a constant difference, né? Okay. So met ander woorde, dan gaan ek gaan, and this should be on your crib notes for tomorrow, to know that the general term for that is Tn is equal to A plus n minus 1 times D. A is -5. I'm looking for term 100, so I'm going to put 99 in here. And the constant difference is 4. Graad 12's gebruik julle hakies daar. Yes, sorry. On the... Is that okay? Okay, ons gaan nou net baie rondspring, maar is fine. Gebruik julle hakies as julle die instel in hierdie formule doen om seker te maak jy doen nie, let's say this was -4, né? And you didn't use your brackets, then it's easy to see it as 99 minus 4, for instance. So use your brackets to eliminate silly mistakes. Then they ask us which term of this series is equal to 283. Jy kon eintlik hierbo, this is 1.1, you could have gone and done this first. I think some of you would prefer to do this first. Nee? Kry eers die algemene term. Okay, so now we have that. Now for 1.2, I'm going to substitute that in. Lekker maklik. You're going to say, yes, ma'am, but tomorrow. No. This is from a past paper. We haven't gotten ruder in the past 4 years. Meer onbeskof. Tot waar? Ja, ons is môre weer onbeskof. Okay. Vind die som van die eerste k-terme in terms of k. I'm going to give you guys a second to do that on your own. I'm just going to tell you, you start with this one. Okay, kyk of my na daai ene.
Fine. Remember, she still use that for even Brazilian. Okay, but then I don't understand. Remember, she still use that same pattern.
Ja,
Oh.
ons gebruik nog steeds dieselfde getalpatrone.
Level 3 to 4.
En word K. Nee? As jy tot by, if you had to calculate the sum of the first 10 terms, what would you substitute into n? Okay, so if you have to substitute the sum of the first k terms, what do you substitute into n? K. Okay. Okay. And then you just simplify it. Do net wat hulle vir julle vra, manne. Die twee vriende mense alweer. Ek kan nie, want hy het nie nul aan die ander kant. Nee? Okay. So I'm gonna go k over 2 times negative 5. I'm by plus k minus 1 times 4. Now most of what I'm going to do is just simplifying that. I don't know why it went green, but it's green now.
Oh yeah, it's minus.
Hmm? Jy kan dit enige kant om doen. Ek het eers die haakjie vereenvoudig. En toe het ek die half ingemaak. Of die half k ingemaak. Okay. Everyone happy? Now they said, for which values of k is that thing plus 7 smaller than 0? Okay. Now, you have to see that this part of the expression is exactly the same as that. Okay. So what they are actually asking is, how many terms can I add together? Want onthou hierso het ons mos nou uitgewerk die som tot by k. We have an expression for the sum up to term k. How many terms can I add together and get a value smaller than 7? Sorry, smaller than negative 7. Okay. So you know wat ek gedoen het, ek het net die 7 oorgevat. Now let's quickly look at our sequence. If we start from the left, okay, and we say negative 5. So if we added them together up to term 1, then we get a total of negative 5, which is bigger than negative 7. See, Melissa? Negative 5 is bigger than negative 7. Okay. Then let's add the next term, so we minus 1. That's negative 6. Do you guys agree it's still bigger than negative 7? And then everything I'm going to add from there is plus 3. That becomes minus 3. That's also bigger than negative 7. Plus 7, now I'm into the positive numbers. There's no 4. As ek opgetel het, daai ene plus daai ene plus daai ene plus daai ene, dan kry ek 4 in totaal. And it's only going to increase. Nee, hy word net al groter en groter. So there are no values for which this will be true. Okay. Now I just checked at the sequence. If I do term 1, so I'm summing them until term 1, that's bigger than negative 7. Term 2 is still bigger than negative 7, and they keep on increasing. So it's not going to turn around and become smaller again. So it's never, ever, ever going to be added together as smaller than negative 7. Okay. Good. Number 2, they say, the first 3 terms of a geometric sequence are, calculate the value of m. 'n meetkundigery. Die eerste ding wat jy hier moet onthou is, wat weet ons van 'n meetkundigery? And this one I would also write down on my formula sheet. Daai is wat jy gaan gebruik. Okay, let's substitute. And we multiply like that. Hierdie is net as ek daai twee hakies met mekaar vermenigvuldig het. I just multiplied that with that to get that. Okay, kom ons sit hom in sy standaard vorm. Okay, en ek dink is amper die maklikste om hom van hier af sommer net uit te werk met formule. With the quadratic formula. But I have the memo, so to save time, I'm just going to write down the answers for you guys. But remember, you need to show either your substitution or your factors. M is equal to negative 10 over 3, or M is equal to 6. Graad 12, hulle het nie vir my gesê M moet positief wees of M moet 'n heel getal wees nie. There's nothing that prohibits M from being a negative fraction. So don't now go and say, ek hou nie van daai ene nie. Both of those values are valid. Jy los hom net so. If they asked you find a positive whole number value for M, then you had to go and make a choice. Maar daar's mos nou geen rede hoekom al twee daai waardes nie kan waar wees nie.
This side, when you say minus 20 plus 12, equals minus 18. And then when you take it over, plus.
I take everything over and then I multiply it with a minus all the way through. Because I like the standard formula on the left, but it doesn't have to be that way. You can keep yours on the right.